I am.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the After Hours Gaming League match, this Sunday showdown between National Instruments and Microsoft. I am Metal, coming at you with these games along with my great friend and Immortal Kid.
Hi man, how's it going, dude?
Dude, doing pretty good. Really happy to get to see these games because we're going to watch National Instruments and Microsoft go at it, and they were in the finals last year. Microsoft took it 3-1. We're seeing some of the same players go against each other today. And I'm going to tell you, I know that you haven't seen that series, but as soon as we're done seeing this, you need to go watch it because it's absolutely amazing play. And may I also add that Microsoft has won the first, third season, on top of winning the fourth season of the StarCraft 2 portion of the After Hours Gaming League.
Damn, dude. So you were pretty confident they're going to win today then?
I mean, the story is National Instruments has been the underdog, even though the games in themselves and what I saw, they were so close. But Microsoft just got the wins out of them. So I'm rooting for National Instruments on this one for sure. You know how I love the underdog.
Yeah, me too. Well, I guess I'll have to go for Microsoft, just so at least we're, even on the rooting, and it's not one-sided.
So you're going to be the Microsoft guy today?
Yeah, I'll be the Microsoft guy.
Okay, well, let's get right into this game number one between Sergeant York and Crazy. It will be a ZVZ. And spawning in that top right-hand position... Wait a minute. Oh, I'm getting the things together. There we go. Representing National Instruments, we have Sergeant York.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Deadwing LE, it is a purple Zerg representing Microsoft. It is Craze.
Can you tell me about that paperclip on the Microsoft team? Do you know what that was?
Yeah, this is called Clippy, and I think it was delivered with one of the versions of Microsoft's Office suite, and it was like a content assistant or like a helping assistant. So, for example, if you were to have Clippy right now, right, and Craze was going to do some cheese, Clippy would ask him, like, it looks like you're doing a temple. Would you like some help with your temple? So it would remind you, like, to save your thing. Or if you were inserting a table and it wasn't, like, aligned properly, it would say, like, it looks like you're trying to edit this table. And it would let you, like, click options to either look at the guide or have them adjust the table size and stuff.
I remember a dog doing that. Was there ever a dog?
There was a dog. There was a cat. There was Einstein on it. A robot. I think I used the robot and the cat mostly because he would eventually play with Yarn. They're like pretty cool. You should look him up after the game.
Okay, but we are in the midst of a ZVZ, and we will be seeing our National Instruments Sergeant or go for that 15 hatchery. Now that. Usually I don't, in ZVZ, I don't go for a 15 hatch. I'll go for a 15 pool and then get gas and make sure I'm able to defend an oncoming onslaught of Lings and possibly Banes. But we'll see how it works out for him and where he goes from here. It looks like he will be getting that gas first and go for his pool right now as soon as he gets the money. Will we see that?
Yeah. Meanwhile, Craze did open with the pool first, and now he's going for the hatch. I guess on this map it's not really that unsafe because you can't spawn on the same side horizontally. I learned that from one of the CSL guys. He told me just because tanks are very imbalanced as your third, so you can't spawn like that.
No, that would make sense. Oh, that whole back area, and I've never seen that. As many times as I've casted and have played this game, I have not seen that.
Yeah, I guess it used to be like a common occurrence in TVZ just because you would spawn horizontally, so it makes it, plus the distance between like your natural and just that little Hall of Doom is quite small, and you only have to break one set of rocks. So it would, force like a good punishment of both the natural and the third for the Zerg. So they removed those.
That does remind me of that one map that changed. Was it Shakuris Plateau?
Where you could do like the tank thing.
But there were rocks that were in a main base, and you could spawn horizontally next to the other person, and then they actually eliminated the whole rock thing, and that whole area as in a combined pathway into another person's base.
Yeah, I think that was Shakur's Plateau.
I did love that map. Seeing some link skirmishes around the base of Sergeant York, just a little bit of a scout. coming back out. Just seeing normal stuff, speed coming down from both players. Sergeant York's being a little bit faster. And we do have 12 lings in production from Sergeant York. It looks like the pressure will be on in just a moment.
Yeah, plus his speed is going to be up for a good, like, I think 45 seconds, maybe even a minute. Yeah, Craze is going to go on the defensive and throw down his bailing nest right now, not feeling quite safe. Normally, I think the lings would, like, either pull back or, while they do the dance, just scout everything.
No, it looks like Sergeant York will be getting a full scout off now. Definitely saw the Baneling last, knows what he's going to be up against in just a few moments. But we don't see any link production coming from Crazy just yet.
No, I think he's going to wait until his Baneling list is up. He does have overloads parked in very good positions to see this coming, and now the speed kicks in. And I guess this is when you would see the production tab. Yeah, the lings are going to come out. The Banelings are going to start transforming. And I think he'll almost make it. He'll take a little bit of damage on his hatch, but the Banelings will come out in time.
And just to talk about these players for a moment, one player may have been in the scoreboard as a platinum, but they both are playing it. They both play at masters level, and that was a really good connection. Most Banglings, but look at the micro between Sergeant York. It just taking one ling off and trying to kill the Banglings and moving into the main base.
Yeah, I think he might be able to snipe this queen if the Bang. Yeah, there you go. The queen goes down. That wasn't that much damage done. Oh, more lings are coming by. Never mind what I said. The second queen is going to go down. These Banelings are just trying to catch up.
Not the best exchange, but I mean, he really doesn't have anything to work with right now. He is morphing two more Banglings. Oh, not very cost effective right there, but taking out a few drones, and this is really going to hurt him. We have 16 lings in production from Sergeant York that will come down. However, there's no queens. The larva is going to be sort of a big deal.
Yeah, and one Baneling was wasted on a ling right now, so it only killed, I guess, the last two lings, but here come more lings, man. Just Sergeant York really wants to end it right now.
This is that slap-happy time in which I always want to have just a lot of lings and a lot of banglings, or at least enough to and trade cost effectively. But with this choke, I mean, with the entrance into the natural, it's wide enough to where it's okay to be bringing in. It's okay to be bringing in as many lings as he is, and there's not any spine crawlers up just yet.
Yeah, meanwhile, the drones are going to go for that queen hug, completely blocking her out so she won't die. Another queen does go down. Sergeant York hasn't stopped with the lings. 60 more lings in the production tab. He's just going to go for it, man.
But Crazy is definitely keeping up. I mean, he's losing some drones right now, and the drone count loss is 11 right now, 12, and he might lose his banging lesh in just a moment. However, he's putting two spine crawlers in his main base, and he's going to try to turtle up so he can maybe try to get back into the game.
Yeah, he does have the drone advantage despite like those 11 drones that he's lost. So if he's able to make a couple more lings and then defend his hatchery, he'll be good to go. I think the hatchery is going to fall down, and then that's when Sergeant York is going to bail out of there.
And right now, I mean, he's going to put down some spine crawlers just for some defense, just in case there is the... but there's so many lings, there's really nothing that Crazy can do right now except just turtle up, get his bangling nest back up, get his natural back up.
Yeah, he is. Craze is going to go for the double expansion. He knows he has to, like, come back in this game, so he's going to take a third at the moment. And since Sergeant York is a little bit open to aggression because he doesn't have a bailing nest just yet, that's a very good, smart move by Craze.
And Crazy's micro is absolutely great. Not losing banglings to just losing it for physical abuse, but not losing him as to be, not controlling. But now putting the contain on so he can get his two bases up.
Yeah, I think he's
gonna go for it.
He's gotta be careful. No, I think he should be careful over here a little bit. What? Oh, those Banelings almost get the money shot right there. Nope. There goes the last Baneling denied, and he's gonna have to go run back home for a bit.
I mean, but his bases aren't completely up yet. I mean, what's his drone count at? His drones?
It is 25 to 20,
22 to 21.
Now, Sergeant York is going to come down again with some more lings. Meanwhile, Craze is making 20 lings right now to defend all of this, and maybe Sergeant York might force a cancel on that base. No, he doesn't. He's just going to run away.
Banglings are coming up the ramp right now. Crazy's got to be careful. Loses a good number of lings right there, but he seems to have the overwhelming count right now and is pushing Sergeant York back to his base.
Yeah, I think you should go back and make a couple more Bailings right now, just to be safe. Drone's not transferred just yet. Oh, he is remaking his Bailing nest, so he doesn't have that. And I think Sergeant York is going to move forward right now. He's taking the tower. He's bringing some more lings. He has some Bailings coming out too.
I'm very in awe over this micro, this Ling Bing micro from both players. I mean, the aggression has been absolutely wonderful, but the defense has been just equally as great to watch.
Yeah, that's true. I guess here come the two Bailings. Let's see if just like Krace didn't lose them. Let's see if Sergeant York is as good about not losing those Bailings just yet. When the Broodlings almost get him,
Ooh.
takes one Bailing out, which was pretty good for him since there's only a Bailing left.
We are seeing Sergeant York's money get kind of out of control in the moment. He needs to put people on that third and fourth gas, which he's doing actually right now. Does have Lair. I don't see... Oh, now the Spire's coming down, and his Spire comes down first, so this is... And Crazy's going Roach, so I don't necessarily know if this is going to work out for him. I mean, he is working from a little bit of a behind. I mean, his money definitely is saying it. But as soon as like this mute account gets up, I don't really see Crazy being able to handle this.
Well, he's adding a Spire as well, so maybe he'll have the Roaches just to defend. And now we have Sergeant York is going to take down his third safely. Meanwhile, Craze hasn't rebuilt his third. I don't think he has the money for it either.
No, and his natural isn't even saturated yet either, because that's what I mean. He's not going to have enough actual minerals to go along with that gas to make mutas.
Yeah, definitely. Meanwhile, these Lings just destroying all of Crazy's forces in the middle of the map, and they're just going to come down just to check out if the third's still there and how much stuff Craze has.
A lot of banglings right now, but look at this micro. Look at sending just one ling in, trying to get, and he's getting them. Well, now the Crazy's microing, but losing a lot, like 3 banglings.
Yeah, so far 3 banglings for 3 lings is not bad at all. And the Spire is done right now. We're going to see a couple of mutas, 8 mutas on the way. And Craze Spire is going to finish, so he could build like 4 Corruptors, I think, and he could be a little bit well defended with those Queens and Corruptors for a bit.
I don't think he knows how fast that Spire is. He hasn't had an Overlord going. Does he see it? Let me see. No,
he doesn't have vision. Yeah, he doesn't have vision for it. And he is getting 3 mutas, so we're going to have 10 mutas against 3, and the numbers game is not going to favor him. Krace does have 5 Roaches, so I guess he could do one of those, like max out on Roaches and try to go kill him, since the mutas can't kill Roaches fast enough.
I still don't think he has enough money for that either, because he would at least need like 10 or 12 Roaches to do the march up and then snipe bases.
Yeah, here come the mutas. Almost pick up one of the mutas for the Queen. Is going to go down, probably. Yeah, there goes down the Queen. No mutas lost just yet. Sergeant York snipes one of the mutalisks. He's going to snipe this Spore, and I think he's going to start working on these Banelings if he can.
I really think there's no hope for Crazy right now. I mean, just in the muta game right now. I mean, he's gonna get rid of all of the banglings, and Roaches will be running up to the top. But there are Spore Crawlers, and he can generate enough lings right now to cover his own butt.
Yeah, and he has a couple of Banelings up at the top of the ramp, so these lings are gonna encounter a bad fate right now. More Banelings being morphed by Craze. He knows he's got to make it happen with this thing, or else it's all over now.
No, it definitely makes sense. And we have the GGWP. And what's that number, P? We have Sergeant York taking game number 1 for National Instruments. And that is... I did not expect it to... I mean, they're the underdog. I did not expect it to happen this way. But this is a great start for a good amount of momentum for Team National Instruments.
Yeah, definitely. They're up 1-0, so, you know... They might make it and then turn it around to 3-1, just like Microsoft did to them last year.
Totally. So we're going to go on a commercial break, and we'll be back in just a moment.